Hello my dear students, welcome back to my English literature class. I am Anjana Jindal and today I am here to teach you poem number 1 of our English Mulberry book of class 4. And the name of the poem is The Sick Young Dragon, which is written by John Foster. So children, before starting the poem, let's learn something about the poet, John Foster. John Foster was born in 1941 and he is a British poet who has written many poems and compiled numerous anthologies of children's poetry. Children, you know what is anthology? Anthology means collection of poems. He is also an educationist who taught in schools in Oxfordshire. He worked on textbooks before he became a children's poet. So children, let's enjoy one of his writings. So children, before going through it, let me introduce you with the poem, The Sick Young Dragon. Children, it is a humorous poem which is about a fictional young dragon and his illness. Yes. This poem falls under a collection of poems whose main theme is dragons. Yeah. And this collection is known as Dragon Poems. The collection of poems talk about every type of dragon, starting from dragons chasing teachers, flying and feasting to ice dragons, and more. So, The Sick Young Dragon talks about a young dragon who got a cold and couldn't get his fire to go. So here, the young dragon was ill. He couldn't spit his fire. His fire was not blowing. So he was too worried about his fire, as the dragons have a tendency to blow fire. But here in this case, the young dragon, he was unable to do that. Yeah. He is not able to breathe his fire. So he thought that he has lost the ability of fire breathing. And that's why he was too worried. He was in pain. So he talked to his mother. So now, what happened next? Did he get a cure? Did he get his fire back? So children, to get the answers to these questions, let's read the poem. Let's enjoy. What can I do? The young dragon cried. Although I have simply tried and tried. It doesn't matter how hard I blow, I cannot get my fire to go. So what it makes us to feel about the dragon means dragon is terrified. Dragon is in pain. Dragon is anxious that what has happened to him. He is crying. He is crying too much to his mother. He is expressing his pain to his mother. So this paragraph tells us that how the young dragon expressed his feeling to his mother. What can I do? The young dragon cried, although I have simply tried and tried. So what does it tell? That the dragon is in pain. He is crying. He's crying means what else? What else? What the efforts he can do? Though he is trying again and again, he is trying too hard, but still he is not able to do. Even after trying over and over again, he is not able to blow. So he is asking his mother that though I have tried many times, I am not able to do, so what else I can do so that I get it back. It doesn't matter how hard I blow, I cannot get my fire to go. Means he's saying that even after lot of hardships, means working too hard on blowing the fire, still he's not getting his fire back. So that's why he's too worried, very much worried, that even after doing lot of practicing, lot of things, still he is not getting his fire back. So he's too worried, that he was thinking like that, have I lost my fire? Have I lost my ability to breathe fire? That's why he is feeling lot of pain. Now, open your mouth. His mother said, it's no wonder your throat's red. Your scales are cold. You must be ill. I think you must have got a chill. Then, what Mother Dragon replied and consoled her baby, that we will see in this paragraph. Open your mouth. His mother said, it's no wonder your throat's red. Means, now after listening to the cries of her baby, the mother dragon tried to figure out that what has happened to him. What is the problem with him? Why he is not able to breathe his fire? Why he is not spitting his fire? So let's see how she figured out. So see children, as if we are having throat pain or neck pain, so very firstly what our parents ask, they always ask us to open our mouth so that they can see what is there inside in your throat. So same way, the little dragon's mother also asked him to open his mouth. When he opened his mouth, then the mother saw the throat is red. So she said, it's no wonder your throat's red. Means there is no doubt that your throat is red. Means you are ill. Your scales are cold. You must be ill. I think you must have got a chill. Now she is saying that your scales are cold. See children, whenever we are having fever, then when mother puts hand on our forehead, so our forehead is hot or warm, little warm, so then it indicates that we have fever, we have got cold, isn't it? Means we are ill. So same way, when the scales are cold, it means she said that you are ill. So children, here what are scales? What is the meaning of the word scales here? It's a small flat pieces of hard material that cover the body of fish and some animals. So you have seen in many animals, over their body, hard type material is there, flat pieces of hard material, that is scales. So the scales were cold. So she said, yes, you are ill. I think you must have got a chill. Chill means cold, right? So as we all know that cold can suppress the heat, and dragons have the tendency to blow fire, right? Spit out heat in the form of fire. So she said that I think you must have got a chill, means you have got a cold. That's why your heat is being suppressed. So children, we have few more paragraphs in this poem which I will explain you in my upcoming videos. Okay. So till then, here is your home assignment. So children, in your home assignment, you have to read the poem again. read the poem carefully and then try to express it in your own words. Okay, children? Try once. You will have fun. Okay? So till then, bye-bye. Take care.